Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Andy Ruiz Jr., who could forget when he upset Anthony Joshua in one of the most shocking heavyweight wins in world history. In the process, he became the first Mexican-American world heavyweight champ ever. Here comes Robert Helenius, born in Sweden, currently lives in Finland. Either way, he is indeed a Nordic nightmare.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Imperial, California, in the United States, the first Mexican-American world heavyweight champion in boxing history, a unified heavyweight champion of the world, the Destroyer, Andy Ruiz Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Åland Islands in Finland, a European heavyweight champion known as the Nordic Nightmare, introducing Robert Helenius.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event. So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
So here we go. Should be a good one. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Good counter punching. And this one, hold it right there. Helenius is dazed. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Helenius is dazed. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. A mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he scores with the counter. Oh, wait a minute. Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Insane action. That counter punch caught him clean. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Good counterpunch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Punch, counterpunch. Those counterpunches have to hurt. Back and forth they go. The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Just missed with that hook. Oh boy, Helenius is teetering and tottering. The big boy Helenius is on the canvas. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's not that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Nice counter shot. The big fella Helenius in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble, final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Helenius in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's. Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
That counter shot lands. Helenius on the verge of going down. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Catch and shoot. Andy Ruiz is dazed. How did they not go down?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. There's a counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh boy, Helenius is teetering and tottering. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Just misses with that jab. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. The stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Perfect counter shot. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look...
On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The big fella Helenius in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is or if he's even got one. There's a counter shot. Punch. Helenius is dazed. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Helenius is dazed. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Back together.
Round 7, here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you...
Oh my God, Johnny! Andy Ruiz is rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Holding nothing back. Did you see that? Andy Ruiz on the verge of going down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You've let him back into the foot. Okay, I'm happy you like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated.
And Ruiz goes to the canvas. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. Much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And he scores with the counter. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. with these scorecards, that will go down as a majority decision victory.
Shows how much we know. We didn't have it like that. We thought it was a one-sided fight. But you know what? Spot on. I don't mind being wrong right now. For entertainment like that, what a fight.